Again, I feel like we're letting the team down, but I will go Raja Pugu, purely because he has the best defensive record of any of the remaining competitors, only 1 goal conceded per game. And all of them blocked quite comfortably. Manages to get past BBD and the post.
The central attacking mid to do some hold-up play, a great pass found by Fardhino. Tries to chip the ball through and he scored his second one.
Might need to crank it up a few degrees. Fardhino has cranked up his attacking play, one-on-one with the keeper, near post finish.
As it stands, the 4-2-3-1 is so perfectly matched by the 4-5-1. Pugu just doesn't have the space to attack as he would like, as we see him going forward now, a tackle falling straight to Pugu's man, and as I speak, Pugu has pulled one back. It's held up.
Raja Pugu into the area first with his defensive mid, and then with the initial goal scorer getting a double now for Raja Pugu. Can he make it 3 goals in a row to respond to Fardhino's opening trio? Here he is, pull it to get past. Look who it is again! You're kidding me! The same player has got all 3 goals across these 2 legs so far, and it is all locked up on aggregate at 3-3. Now comes laterally to Hullet. Looks to shape to pass inside, now does so. De Bruyne has to get past the midfield 3, does so. The biggest comeback of Summer Cup Series Asia is arguably complete. 3 goals down to make it 4-3 on aggregate, and Pugu is up off his chair. We're almost in stoppage time. Pass eventually finds its way through, but instead of passing across, he passes through the face of goal. Goodness gracious me. The easy X pass down the line was the option. We're in stoppage time, chat. Let's do this. Swung into the middle. Oh, there it is. Raja Pugu with the comeback of all comebacks. The 5-3 win is his. Have you ever seen anything like it? Certainly not in the Summer Cup Series Asia. Goodness me, Raja Pugu will advance, but it is heartbreak for Fardhino. He has lost 4-0 in this second leg.
Yeah, absolutely. That loss is 100% going to hurt so bad, especially if Pugu finds his way into the winners final. It's going to be an incredibly sore loss. But what a performance from Raja Pugu. Just had the composure to score those final 2 goals. He was so much better in possession. You had to say, based on the overall performance, he was the deserved winner.
Credit to you, Raja Pugu. Congratulations. Hopefully, we'll hear from him shortly. Back to you two on the analyst desk.
What a match we just saw right there. Mike LaBelle joined by myself, Jake Barford, Fardhino. 3 goals in the opener. Pugu gets one back, 3-1. Going into leg 2, we're thinking, you know what? It still looks like Fardhino's in control. He's going to come away with the win here. And no, we get 4 more goals, and it's 5 unanswered total, and Pugu walks away with the win. Mike, what did we just see happen right there?
I was already writing my apology to Fardhino again, saying, why do I go against you? Why do I doubt you? I cannot believe this. What Pugu was able to put together in that second leg, brilliant. This has been the game of the tournament. We have not seen anything like this previously, maybe not even in any of the previous Summer Cup Series events. You pick a region. This was incredible. And Fardhino got off to a fortunate start, a couple goals in the first leg where there were some favorable bounces, but it's what you do with those bounces. Are you going to capitalize? Do you still have the composure? As you see, R9, a bit of a misstep on the pass, finds the Eusebio. Still not a bad second player to have on the virtual pitch. Personally, I still got a preference towards Eusebio this year, and it got worse. It got worse for Pugu, and he starts so slow. We've seen this happen on multiple occasions now. Big mistake, lots of space to work with. Mbappe, straight line. Pugu knows that that's not going to cut it, that he's got to put it together. I would love to know who's in his corner on the pep talk going into leg number 2, because he was a different player. And it helped to get a little bit of a rebuttal here for him just towards the end of the first leg.
Yeah, a great comeback right there. I agree. One of the best I think we've seen in all the summer series so far. premier game right there, and we see Pugu getting the revenge for his teammate Kanip, who lost the other day. Look at those celebrations, man. He's fired up. We got the studio he's playing in right there. But yes, this second game, 3-2, and it was just all Pugu in that second leg. I love the reactions. I think this region has produced some of the best reactions. We just need a compilation, I think, of those reactions at the end of this thing when it's all said and done. And then there was the goal that gave him the lead. And from there then on out, it was Neymar the whole time, R9 getting him the game-winning goal, and then CR7 late on just adding 2 things with that near post finish. What a win it was. And he is going to be on to that loser's final. What a match, Mike LaBelle.
And I'd like to mirror what you had to say there. I want to echo that. This is easily the best reactions we have seen from any region. Every single player is yelling. They've got people around them. We've seen dance moves. We've seen celebrations. You see a little bit of everything. It just doesn't stop.
It doesn't. Here is the final stats for Raja Pugu in that 5-3 win. We see him losing out on possession, but he was able to take his chances when they came, passing very well, 6 total shots. All of his shots came on target there, which is an interesting statistic that you don't normally see. It is a win for him. He will be moving on to face the winner of Fardhino against Blu Agu. We're going to bring in the winner, Raja Pugu. We are going to get some words in from him. Raja Pugu, welcome to the stream. Congratulations on the win. How does it feel?
I'm feeling really overwhelmed. I didn't make the comeback, so I can't believe it. I'm really excited.
I think we just want to say congratulations. You just heard us talking. I think one of the best games, one of the best wins we've seen so far in any of the Summer Cup Series matches. Mike LaBelle, any questions for our winner?
I've actually got a lot of questions, so sit back, relax. We're going to ask some of those. What's going through your mind after the first leg, and who's in your corner there? What kind of pep talk are you having? Because whatever happened, it worked. It clearly worked. You were a different player.
Yeah. He's my coach. He's been my coach for several years, so he knows how to motivate me, and so I changed my tactics and all, and it worked.
Do you care to share any of that motivation? Next time that I'm feeling tired or something, I want to be able to pull into this Pugu power. I need to captivate that. I want to grab onto it. I want to apply it.
Pugu, go for it. What do you have to say?
Oh yeah, I kind of lost focus after conceding the first 2 goals in the first leg, because I thought that I defended well, but somehow I still conceded the goal, so I kind of lost focus. But then I managed to pick it up in the second leg.
There you go. Congratulations yet again on the win. Relax there. You got a game to watch. And then there. Let's move on, Mike LaBelle. We're going to have you walk us through our highlight of the day so far, presented by PlayStation. Let's get into this and talk us through what we have here.
Well, we're going to showcase the final highlight, we're going to say, for Pugu here, and I'm going to call it the Pugu Power Pause. And he does a really good job of pausing around the edge of the box. And that just means that you're waiting for your opponent to do something. You're trying to change the rhythm, you're reacting to your opposition's movements, and then you're trying to align timing for offensive runs, which we know is crucial in FIFA 20. And you're basically taking your finger off the left analog stick. You just let it run. And it's a good way to open up space and to give yourself actually some offensive creativity. As simple as it is, and I talk about it time and time again, FIFA, to its heart, just like football, to the heart, to its core, it's still about intangibles and mastering of a lot of the simplicity. It's not a complicated game. We make it more complicated as we add the skills. But if you're not building up properly, you don't have those triangles, you don't have the angles, you don't have the pass and move, the tiki-taka, you fill this space, we're going to have this overlapping run, you sit back, you support, it's not going to work for you.
Right? Yep. Raja Pugu there. Let's bring in our commentators, Treaders and Nate. Treaders, I'm going to have you go first this time, because I think me and Nate want to hear your predictions. What do you got?
Yeah, I'm going to stick with Raja Pugu for this one. I think the performance, the comeback, the momentum that he's got from the previous performance is going to prove to be far too much.
Nate?
Happy to go with Pugu too, but more looking at Agu's defensive record, which is now easily the worst of all remaining competitors at 3.67 goals conceded per game. We're looking at this analytically.
I like the approach. I think I'm going to go for Pugu as well. It is a clean sweep. But let's see if our predictions come true. Nate and Treaders, over to you guys.
Counter, that's going to leave a lot of space in the middle as he's working that ball all the way to Ronaldo, to Hood with space on the right foot to hit that, and he yellows it, and he has another crack. R9 for Pugu, chips the ball up to Neymar. Neymar on the right foot, onto the left, blocked.
I know it's only in my head sometimes when you say to me that I'm not good enough. My mind's like a freak show. I know it's only in my head sometimes when you say to me that I'm not good enough, not good enough. My mind's like a freak show. I know it's only in my head sometimes when you say to me that I'm not good enough. My mind's like a freak show. I know it's only in my head sometimes when you say to me that I'm not good enough, not good enough. My mind's like a freak show.
And Agu's got to be careful that he doesn't start conceding a lot of goals, as we see Pugu trying to take a final chance, the composure to head that back across. Shows why he's a very decent quality player. Suggests that he's very deserving of that. Making 2 for Champs Cups, winning ESL Southeast Asia as the game draws to a close with Blu Agu coming up 6-1.